Hey, what's up, guys? So today I am redoing part of my exhaust. I posted 2 videos about it a while ago and it looked bunk, so I am redoing it. I didn't film it, but I actually built a 2-tip. I have this one off because I have brand new tips. I got 3" instead of 2.5. Here's the other one. So right now I am just redoing this right here, getting this all cleaned up so then I can re-weld a different piece to it and go from there. This is a 2013 Passat, if you guys were wondering, and yes, that is my emblem. So here, how I did the dual tip. Kind of hard to see. Oh, there we go. So there's the first exit, and then I built a branch that goes over the bar, and then it loops around, comes down, and then exits over there. I had to build custom hangers. I'm fixing that. It hangs too low, so I had to put it there. There's another hanger right there, and then yeah, so I'm going to be shining this up a little bit, getting it to where I want it, putting new tips on it, so then it can quit looking like a little stick. So, hey, sorry for the video cutting out. My phone died, but it's better now. So, I'm getting this side all done and cleaned up. Here it is right here. It's just about done. I got it cleaned up to almost where I want it to be. I cleaned up the spot where the new hanger will go. And yeah, so now, since that's almost done, I found these in my stockpile of exhaust pipes. And we're going to be cutting off these expanded parts of the pipe so then it can make it easier to slip these on and off. And I could also throw a nice bead going around it. So I got another one right here that we can go ahead and cut off of both of these, weld them to the pieces that we already have, so then it will be easier to put these on. And there will also be a chance of less exhaust leaks. So I'm going to go ahead and get these cut and then clean them up, get some of the rust off so then it's easier to weld to. And then we're going to go ahead and start mocking this side up. And then after that, we'll go ahead and do that side. So I'll be back. Alright guys, I'm back. So I got the expanded parts of these pipes cut off, which, if you guys haven't already, Craftsman's brushless Sawzall makes dreams work. So here are these expanded pieces. Just going to take a flappy disc, clean up the edges, make it look better, and go from there. There's those two, and then we're going to go ahead and get it mocked up on here. I might have to cut about that much off so then the other piece could slip on the other piece of pipe that will connect over there. And then yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get this mocked up and I will show you guys in a sec. So, looks like I cut it pretty well. It is perfectly flush, just about. So, I'm going to probably cut about half length off of these little tabs. That way, it will make it easier to slip on the other piece of pipe that I have under there. And it won't be a pain in the butt. So, I'm going to go ahead, mark these, cut them, and then get back with you. Okay, so I have it marked halfway. This, from this line right here, barely see it, to this end is 3 inches. This is at 1.5. I'm going to take Sawzall, cut it in half, all the way through all of them, just to make it even. And then that way, when I put the sleeve over it, it will be 100% flush, and I'll have 1.5 inches of space for me to be able to slip on the other piece of pipe. So that will give me just a little bit more than enough room for what I need, and then I can weld these two together and go from there. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these, and I will show you what it looks like when I'm done. And when we come back, I'll have both these cut just to save time and get them all ready to go. So, hey guys, so I am back and I got these two both cut, and I also got the adapters, so I'm going to call them, nice and polished. Got a lot of the rust off of them from what they used to look like. So makes it easier to slip right on, like so. Slip it on, and then here's what it looks like from the inside. So that gives me more than enough room to be able to put a clamp around this when I attach it to the other piece. So I got the flappy disc and I polished it down here. Got some of the chrome plating off of it, or the fake chrome plating. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw a bead around these. I'm gonna get my TIG welder set up and figure out a way to show you guys how I'm gonna weld this. But there it is. I'm gonna get these other ones ready to go. So now what we're gonna do, get the good old TIG welder set up. So this is pretty much where I have my settings at, especially for this. That's not that thick of steel. So there's my pre-flow. I'm gonna set my post-flow around right there. It's on DC TIG, and I got it on the panel control. So all I gotta do is just press that button and it starts the arc. And get my cup cleaned and my tungsten sharpened. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick and then set you guys up and show you how I weld it. Okay, so I have my TIG torch all set up. I have a mid cap, a number 4 cup, and a 1/16 red tungsten. I don't remember the name of it. So I'm gonna get everything else set up, but that's my torch. Plan on upgrading to a little bit different one, but here's where I'm at so far. Tungsten's all sharpened up. It's all ready to go. Just gotta turn the gas and the welder on, and then I'm gonna get these tacked and get them go. Hey guys, been a minute since I picked up the camera, but here's where I'm at. I got my welder going, so I'm gonna go ahead, get these level, get it straightened up, and then I'm gonna go ahead and toss a tack, and then I'm gonna start throwing beads on these, get them all done, and then I'll go ahead and toss them on the car. So it's gonna be a process, but it's the fun in it. So I will show you when these are all tacked up. Alright guys, so I am back, and so I have it all tacked up, ready to go. Got it all leveled, making sure it's nice and straight. I got both of them all tacked. So I'm going to go ahead and get these all welded up. I unfortunately don't have a setup to where you guys can watch me weld for right now, but I will be getting one soon. So I'm going to go ahead and weld these, and then I'll show you when I'm done. Alright guys, so these are both done. I'm going to go ahead and start getting it ready on the car. I already took the liberty and did a little bit more work before I picked the camera back up. So here's where I'm at right now. I got this pipe back clamped on, just so that I can get it mocked up to see if it's at the right height. So see, it just slips perfectly on there, but as you can see, it doesn't poke out as far as I want it to go. I want it to poke out about that much, so I need to add about maybe 5 or 6 inches to it and weld it back to that piece, and then put this on and clamp it on, and then do the same thing to the other side. So I want to poke out about that much. That looks pretty good. It's a lot bigger than the other one. Like I said, this one's a 3-inch, not a 2.5. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this side quickly finished, since that's all I really need to do, and then I can get the hanger mocked up, marked where I need it to be, so then it's at the right height this time. That's one of the main issues I've had with this, is getting the exhaust at the right height and to keep it there. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. It's starting to get a little chilly. It's like 40 degrees. So I'm gonna try and get this done as quick as possible, and then I can go ahead and quickly do the other side. The other side should be a little bit easier. Shouldn't be too hard to do since that one's a lot better than this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and start doing that one and get her done. Okay, so I got the piece cut. That's where it's at right now. That's a 3-piece. So there's one, there's two, and then there's a third one. I'm gonna go ahead and probably weld those two together, or probably weld these two together since these are the cleanest, and it would probably be the easiest. And then I could also quickly build a hanger since this is exactly where I want it to be. That fills in the gap a lot better than the original one. Pokes out just enough where I like it. A lot fatter and thicker than this one. You could see a pretty good size difference between the two. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this one done, and then I'm gonna quickly do the other one. Alright guys, I'm back. So I got all clamped on, welded together, ready to go. Mocked it up to where I want it to look, how much I want it to poke. Looks pretty good. Pretty good with that center fin on the diffuser. So I got the hanger mocking up right now. Probably just gonna go straight across. It's the easiest, and it will keep it at the exact height that I want it to be at. So I'm gonna unclamp it, get out of here, weld the hanger on, get it all done, and then this side will be all done and put together. Then I can just quickly do that side. I think I might just need to extend it just a tad, and then maybe adjust the hanger. If I can't do that tonight, I'll definitely do it tomorrow. And yeah, so it's going along pretty well. It looks pretty good. I'm happy where it's at. It doesn't hang low anymore, and it fills in the gap pretty well. So I'm gonna quickly get this done, so then I don't have to worry about it anymore. So yeah, when I come back, this side will be all finished and buttoned up. And then I'll be working on that side real quick. So just in time, not too bad. So yep. Alright guys, so this side's all done. I like how it looks. Fits pretty well. Covers up that hole very good. So now I'm going to do this side. Like I said, this side's a little bit easier. It is a little bit well done. So here's what I'm working with right now. Probably going to do the same thing on what I did with that one over there. Weld a little extension piece to this to just go into there and clamp it down and call it good. So I'm gonna get this one off, measure out how much I need, and then weld it to that one right here. Weld it in there, clamp it on, call her done. Then we'll start her up, see how she sounds, maybe go for a little test drive. And yeah, see you guys in a minute. Alright guys, I am now done. I got both sides all done up. It's not 100% yet. It's around like 95. I gotta go to work tomorrow, so this is where I'm leaving it at. I got that partially welded just so that it would stay for just for tomorrow. And then I got the tip clamped on right here. That side's all done up. It is a little bit crooked. I have to make a custom hanger for that one, so then I could adjust it and spin it a little bit down just so that it's 100% flush. But for looks, it looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. Both tips are poking out just about exactly at 4.5 inches. So they're right on the money. I'm gonna go ahead, clean up, do a little cold start, kind of. I started it a little bit earlier just to make sure I didn't have any exhaust leaks on that side. But I'll go ahead and start it up, go for a test drive and see how she sounds, and then call it a night. So, next clip you see, we're test driving. Alright guys, we're going to do a quick little start, see how she sounds. With both of them on now. Then we're going to go for a quick little test drive and see how she rips. Yeah, she sounds really good. Very happy with it. A lot louder than last time. For a quick little scoot around the block. I can hear a massive difference from what she used to sound like to now. Yeah, she sounds good. Well, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out, and have a good day.